Namaskar, welcome to Vision of Asia Voice of Community. This Sunday, as we meet, here are the top stories in this edition. We will begin with a report. Again, most of the events are organized virtually these days, and this virtual event was dedicated to awareness about swastika. And we'll have more information with regard to why it is important to have everybody become aware about the pious and significant role played by this symbol. Indo-American Community Voice hosted one such panel. We will have a report on that. Then we have our weekly segment with Padma Shri Dr. Sudhir Parikh, and we talk about not just Indian politics, but also some significant development under President Biden in America. We will have another important event coverage related to Holi, and that musical Holi also features Varsha Joshi. There will be another important and colorful variety event report organized as Holi celebration by World Vegan Vision. And we conclude by another report on Holi from Gayatri Mandir, New Jersey. So all this coming up right after these short messages. Stay with us. Welcome back. You're watching Vision of Asia Voice of Community, and we begin with this special story which was related to an event dedicated to increase awareness about swastika. Indo-American Community Voice is another organization which has also emerged in response to the challenges placed in front of the community to make others understand where we come from and what is the significance of swastika. There was a proposal, a bill was presented which would have put swastika as hate symbol and what it actually stands for. This event organized by Indo-American Community Voice shared the ineffective way, participated by Padma Shri Dr. Sudhir Parikh, Dr. Neeta Jain, Dr. Rakesh Sharma, Pradeep Tandonji, presented a special introductory presentation about swastika. Indo-American Community Voice is led by Beena Sabhapati. Here are some experts from that important virtual meeting.
I am a Hindu, and for me, of course, it is close to my heart, my religion. At the same time, I have the responsibility of Buddhist heritage, of Jain heritage as much. The 24th Tirthankara, Lord Mahavir of Jainism, was born in my hometown, Vaishali. Vaishali is also the place where Lord Buddha crisscrossed the land on a daily basis. He announced his parinirvan, he announced his last verse, his impending death in Vaishali. So that is how close I am to all these three traditions. A tradition or a stream of traditions which has given so much of wealth, so much of happiness, hope, thought, philosophy to the world at large. So thank you very much for your understanding and for your support. So juxtaposing something which is so deep, which has a history of 10,000 years or possibly more, with something which has been as recent and has a negative coordination would have amounted to not doing justice to the inner core of swastika, the meaning of swastika, and the emotions of people that is so deeply attached to it. So thank you very much. And for that reason, I think your support in favor of not positioning these two aspects together is speaks of a deeper understanding of our sentiments and of our faith. So thank you very much once again. And
Mr. Jacobs, Honorable Mr. Jacobs, you have assured all of us here. Today, our heartbeats are for a different reason racing very high because there is an anticipation that this bill is not going anywhere. So thank you very much for saying so and assuring us of that. And all the organizers of this great meet and great initiative that we have fought. Just to, not to take any time, but I want to say one thing definitely. In the annals of Indo-US relationship, Mr. Jacobs, you will last forever. And with this video digital recording of the whole thing, your words will matter a lot to further the relationship going forward.
And I was just texting Mr. Mehta to say, congratulations to you for all your hard work. And Mr. Jacobs has now come forward and assured us, and I think all of us can sleep peacefully tonight, thinking that this swastika will not go anyplace. This is something so close to our heart. As I said, I live my day, morning, afternoon, evening with swastika. It's almost impossible to believe that the swastika can be in any way removed or not respected the way it was.
We have to recognize the Holocaust and difficulties our Jewish brothers have gone through. At the same time, it was Hakenkreuz and not the swastika. And so making this bill, not having swastika name in there and going it away, has done the true justice to everybody in the world.
By giving us an assurance and promising you are going to get more than 1.8 billion blessing around the world, directly or indirectly, which will definitely give you more power and more strength to protect, again, legal rights, religious right, and constitutional right.
Any confusion between our Hindu religion symbol and other symbol of the hate from the Germany is two different things. And I'm glad that chairman of the Democratic Party responded to Indian American community's protest and got kind of convinced that they will try to not equate the Hindu religion with the this kind of hate symbol. And therefore, we should be very grateful to Chairman Jacob, as well as we should really very lucky that Chairman Jacob is helping us because of his now better understanding of our point of view. And I also congratulate Mr. Kamlesh Mehta and his team and those who are actively participated in the protesting this bill. They won, or their victory is in our hand, and therefore I must congratulate them. And please keep working on, like this in the future too.
And now time for weekly edition of This Week with Padma Shri Dr. Sudhir Parikh. We talk about impact of COVID, how election cycle should also not deter us from being precautious in the face of this looming threat. We also talk about latest developments under Biden administration in America. Take a look. Namaskar, I have the pleasure of welcoming Padma Shri Dr. Sudhir Parikh to this special weekly session. Dr. Sir, welcome. Namaste.
Namaskar.
So as we open today's session, the colorful festival of Holi just passed, and there were a lot of restrictions due to COVID-19 in India as well as in America. You want to reflect upon how we celebrated overall in India as well as here?
Well, I think in India, of course, the festival of the Holi or festival of the colors is always a very important festival in our Hindu calendar. And everyone has done and celebrated very much and very extensively. Only thing is, only in India, the concern is that that may give rise to a lot of spike in the second wave. And as you are seeing right now, even that second wave is getting kind of out of hand, and the number of cases are rising every day, even more than what used to rise in the first wave in India. So I think India is kind of a concern, and people should follow the guideline, and government should ramp up and roll out the vaccination as fast as they can.
So now, looking at this particular scenario, as you just pointed out, on the one hand, many of us are now almost mentally thinking that things are going to be moving towards normalization, and yet this second surge, so it causes a kind of confused mind, state of mind, where people are not ready now to accept all these protocols which were in place. So, share your thoughts. What the government in India should be doing in order to prevent this from spreading?
No, I mean, government of India should ban all the large gathering, like election rally of lakhs of people, or holy celebration and religious celebration in the temples. All those things has to be banned, has to be limited, because you cannot have thousands of people in the temple celebrating Holi. I mean, that's a disaster. That's a recipe for spiking of the thing. And plus, still Indian government is too slow for the vaccination. Number of people vaccinated in India is much less as compared to USA, or because the population of India, number of population of India is very high. So they have to ramp up this vaccination. Once they ramp up the vaccination, hopefully, then people are going to kind of ignore certain guideline, because that's the human nature, because they are tired, fatigued, about this, wearing the mask and doing this and that. So I think only effective answer is vaccination, and fast enough vaccination.
So now, going with some of the references made by you about election rally, and as we are aware, some of the states, mainly West Bengal, during the election, nobody seems to be paying any attention to the potential presence, or rather the presence of COVID-19. You look at any party, Dr. Parikh, and this protocol is not at all followed.
Yeah, but that's not good idea, because now in India, even villages has internet, villages has TV, villages has iPhone or smartphone. So they can change EC can change the regulation of the election, how to campaign, and that can prevent a spike. Otherwise, you will see that after a couple of weeks after this Bengal election, you will see the big spike in the West Bengal too. And right now, so far, West Bengal is least affected with the COVID, and it will be more. And so the government has to take the firm action. Because look at that now. Right now in Maharashtra, in Gujarat, number of deaths are happening is even more than what happened last March. And that's shame. That's a shame. So we have to do that, and simultaneously they should start vaccination. Everybody, they are not doing it. Still, they have a lot of restriction: who gets vaccine, who doesn't get vaccine, how to roll up the vaccine. Plus, they have to have mobile van to go to villages and give vaccine. That's the way to do it.
So a lot is needed to prevent escalation of COVID's effect, but life goes on, and there are many layers of life. So one being the need to stay healthy, another the need to pay attention to the politics. Let us pay attention to the politics, Dr. and go to West Bengal from the political viewpoint. And as you have noticed, Prime Minister Modi addressed big rallies, and first phase is over, and indications are, if you go by some polls and by what Home Minister Amit Shah said, BJP is likely to be on the upper hand. Your take on this analysis and overall mood?
Well, I mean, analysis of the phase elections or phase-wise election, both all the party, not both, but all the party will play the mind game. a mind game in a sense that they will exaggerate their winning situation because they want to affect the second phase or subsequent phases, and therefore in the war, this is a kind of war. In the war, always commander says that we are winning. Doesn't matter whether there are hundreds of their soldiers are dying. So this is the same thing. So it's a mind game. So that kind of analysis, which is unscientific analysis, has no meaning to it. We have to wait till everything is over, and when counting starts, and that's the correct analysis.
I agree with you, but let's go to the core issues which are likely to determine voters' mindset. And what we hear is some accusations or based on some facts or from BJP side about minority appeasement and threat to nation's security through infiltration, etc. That is one side, and Mamata Banerjee is seeking votes, blaming BJP for destroying democracy and calling participation of all the opposition parties against BJP. Your take on these two major points as I observe them?
Well, I think bottom line for this election is very challenging. I think TMC has 10 years of incumbency, which is always disadvantage to TMC. And BJP is going so aggressively, and BJP has a lot of resources. It's a national party. It's a probably majority party. Even in the West Bengal, the majority of the people are Hindus. So I think BJP has a good chance this time to take over the West Bengal, which BJP does not have for last so many years.
So that is a first for BJP if they get substantial seats. But in this context, as we talked earlier, also some important leaders from Mamata Banerjee's party shifted to BJP. That includes some celebrities like Mithun Chakravarti now joining BJP, etc. So, looking at this, your gut, gut in terms of Mamata retaining its position or not?
Well, we don't know. It's a 50-50 chances. There's no way to know because the election is so heated, and BJP has a great strategy. BJP has a great campaign machineries, and the BJP has 50-50% chances that they can upset Mamata Banerjee and they can come to the ruling the West Bengal.
Absolutely. So I think your analysis would prove you right either way. Either way, whosoever comes, you are right, Doctor. But now let us look at the connection of Bangladesh with West Bengal and Prime Minister Modi's recent visit to Bangladesh. He was received well. He addressed Parliament, and his speech, as always, was quite impressive. But after he came back, there were some tension-filled moments, as well as killing of some innocent Hindus in Bangladesh, with these fundamentalists blaming Modi government for not being fair to minorities in India. Your take on this overall situation in Bangladesh?
Well, again, that's a very unfortunate and sad incident that still people are on the name of the religion and name of the God. They are killing each other, and that's really deplorable. And I think what the Prime Minister Modi has done by going there, showing the goodwill on the part of the India, and extended a lot of help and support to the Bangladesh government. So I think all these things are done by fringe groups, and which should be condemnable.
Absolutely. And 50 years of Bangladesh existence. Now, Pakistan also is extending a hand of friendship towards India, and there are some potential openings for dialogue. There's a letter written by Prime Minister of Pakistan. Your take on this possibility of developing understanding and friendly relationship and increasing trade, etc., between these two nations?
Well, it's a good news. I mean, I know that this is happening because of the arm twisting of both the country, Pakistan and India, by USA, because USA has Biden administration has a lot of stake and a lot of because they want to USA wants to get out of the Afghanistan, so they need Pakistan to control the Afghanistan Taliban, and also Biden administration has to balance out the China, so they need India, and they cannot America cannot afford that India and Pakistan keep bickering and keep raise rhetoric, political rhetoric, and make the things worse. And therefore, I think this is happening because of the pressure from the USA, both more in the Pakistan, twisting of the Pakistan's hand, also some pressure on the Indian government too.
So that is your analysis, and with that, we also move towards the concluding part of our conversation. But I want to bring to your attention that some of the decisions taken by Trump administration are now being reversed by President Biden, and one which is kind of interesting to sort of pay attention to is the reversal of decision regarding entry of transgender in the force, in the army, and the Pentagon has released new transgender policy. You want to share your thoughts on this?
Well, I think again, unfortunately, every administration has their own point of view or own philosophy, right? And I think what all are, I mean, whether you are man, woman, or transgender, all are equal. If you are really wants to serve the country, all should be allowed to serve the country.
So on that note, as we conclude this week with Padma Shri Dr. Sudhir Parikh, I request you to share your advice once again. As here also we have started feeling now we are going to say bye-bye to COVID-19, but anything that you would like to share as caution?
Well, I mean, still keep repeating myself every week that vaccinations are out there. We are very fortunate we have 4 different kind of vaccination available in the market. Government is also pushing very hard and ramping up the whole speed of the vaccination. So right now, as you know, almost 22% of the or 25% of the American population has already been vaccinated fully, and this may go on, and probably by mid-May or beginning of the May or end of the May, sometime in the month of May, I think all people will get the vaccination, those who wants to get vaccination, and hopefully they should. That way we can create the herd immunity in the community, and the pandemic can end, and we can go back to normal life. That's my message. So please go and get vaccinated whenever you get a chance. Follow the CDC guideline, and goodbye. Enjoy your day, and let's wait to end this pandemic. Thank you. God bless America. God bless India, and God bless Indian American community.
Colorful Holi also means a lot of singing. Singing with joy, singing with melody. And that is where we remember Varsha Joshi from New Jersey. And here is a musical event dedicated to Holi with Varsha Joshi.
And Yogesh Bhai. Yogesh Bhai, thank you so much. First of all, thank you so much for, giving us your hospitality in terms of the food which you make lovely and your place which is so good. So I would like to thank for your extended support to me every time, and we wish with this Holi your business becomes really great for the new year of 2021. We all are at least trying to get out of this corona fear with vaccines and of course social distancing. Mask is going to be part like our cell phones. Okay, so obviously mass is going to be part of our personality, I guess. But then obviously we have to go on with our life, and we have learned to handle corona. That's what I would say. And thank you, ITV, Rajaji, Rajabhai Bhatti. He's my like brother. He's always there on this thing. And of course, we can use his services. I will invite him for our Spring Fest and for the Gandhian Society also, which is on the 25th of April. All the Gandhian Society core members, Butala sir, he's here, Deepak bhai, Rajan bhai, Mahesh bhai, all this very committed people for this society is here. Think about Radha and Krishna. Right? Because they're holy. It could be in our Vaishnav temples. It could be in all our temples. We see there's, Radha Krishna ke temple mein hai, ya kahin pe bhi dekho. To hamare yahan to usually, even in US, we used to have great holy festival in all the temples. So let me start with one very beautiful Radha or Krishna ka bhajan. It's not a bhajan. It's actually a beautiful song. But we'll do with that, and then we'll go with our flow of nice musical songs. And I know we have some singers, Mahesh, Rajan. I don't know, Archana, Deepak bhai, whether he feels like, okay, acha Purvi, Hansa ben, pachi Falguni che taiyar, all right? And of course, my dear, they are there. Yes, Jayashri is here. So, Saiya tu kamal ka, baati bhi kamal ki. Come darling, if you want to dance. Saiya tu kamal ka, baati bhi kamal ki. Naga rang jo tera, hui main kamal ki. Payo re payo re payo re payo re payo. Payo re payo re payo re payo re payo. Payo re payo re payo re payo re payo re. Prem ratan dhan payo. This is the dance floor. This is dance floor. You can dance there. Come here. Dhan payo. किसी ने न की मेरी तूने जो संभाल की लागा रंग जो तेरा हुई मैं कमाल की पायो रे पायो रे पायो रे पायो रे पायो पायो रे पायो रे पायो रे पायो रे पायो पायो रे पायो रे पायो रे पायो रे पायो रे प्रेम रतन धन पायो प्रेम रतन धन पायो मन गगन पर छायो प्रेम रतन धन पायो मैंने प्रेम रतन धन पायो छायो गायो लायो आयो पायो. Thank you so much. Now I would like to invite
First of all, a big round of applause to Varsha Joshi for actually organizing such a beautiful event. Happy Holi to everyone. We are part of an organization, and Varsha ji has now become an integral part of it too. We are Gandhian Society, so we actually promote Gandhian values, we promote Gandhian principles, Gandhian teachings, and we do it in many various different ways. We actually do a lot of humanitarian work, not just in India, but also across distressed communities in America. So we are looking for people to come and join us on April 25th. It's a Sunday evening. It's a free event. It's an interfaith prayer meeting. Varsha ji has the flyer. She'll probably send it across to all of you. The idea is to actually promote love, peace, and non-violence. So I hope you all can come and join us, and you'll get to see what we do, what are the different projects we work on, and see how you can get involved. Okay, thank you.
Hello and namaste everybody. Wish you very, very happy Holi in this year after this unprecedented times of social distancing thanks to Corona. We are trying to look back with more positivity to the new year to support our businesses, to support our health, and to support our community. And I'm so blessed to have such good company of very limited 20-something people with me at Khichdi Junction in Parlin, New Jersey. And I would like to thank all the audiences who are here, my friends, Hansaben Hemant Bhai, and of course the Gandhian Parivar, Gandhian Association of North Jersey. Mr. Butala ji is here, Mahesh Bhai, Deepak ji, Rajan Bhai, they are all here. And I would like to thank the Sister of Queens, those beautiful ladies who are here to support me. And once again, I would say we just pray that this year really we are able to come close to the living more naturally and more normally. Thank you so much. And once again, God bless you. Thanks. Thanks.
You're watching Vision of Asia Voice of the Community on ITV Gold. This Sunday weekly special edition features many important and exciting items. Stay with us. But before we break into this break, here is the time to reconnect with you. Every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursdays we have Vision of Asia, and weekly edition of this special show is shared every Sunday at 11 a.m. Stay with us. We'll meet right after these short messages. World Vegan Vision is an important organization that is championing the cause of vegetarianism, and at important occasions like Holi, World Vegan Vision members get together to celebrate, to enjoy, and also to talk about the significance of being vegetarian. Here are some highlights from an event which was organized recently by World Vegan Vision to mark Festival of Holi.
Thank you so much for vegan Holi celebration, and wish you a very, very happy Holi. I am Tejal Rawal, and I like to introduce our president for 2021, President Mrs. Suman Munjal. She has been active in community service for so many years. She worked as a first lady for few reputed organizations like AIA, like ILA, with her husband, Mr. Govind Munjal, who serves as a president for those organizations. She has been a vegetarian for many years, but she recently turned vegan and has been a vegan for a year now. She sees the benefit of becoming vegan, and now there is no turning back for her. And therefore, she deserves to be a president for our World Vegan Vision. I would like to present our hardworking president, Mrs. Suman Munjalji. Sumanji, for you. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Can you all hear me now?
Yes, we hear you.
Okay, great. Okay, so I'm going to start the program. Respected founders, HKG and Maltiji, Vice Chairwoman Chandraji and KKG, and all the executive committee members and the invited guests. As the president of the World Vegan Vision New York chapter, I would like to welcome you all at this auspicious occasion of Holi Festival. World Vegan Vision is a 28-year-old organization with a mission to promote vegetarianism and healthy vegan lifestyle. I would like to recognize all our past presidents, Mr. Animesh Goenka, Mr. Naveen Shah, Chandraji Mehta, Ms. Beena Sabapati, and Mr. Sunil Modi. I would also like to recognize our Board of Trustees, Mr. Kenny Desai and Mr. KK Mehta. Board of Directors, Ms. Neetu Jindal, Mr. Avinash Kachi, Ms. Devashri Parekh, Mr. Vinod Shah, and Mr. Nitin Vyas. All of them have done a wonderful job in promoting the mission of vegetarianism, veganism, and compassion for the animals. I became vegan last year to control my diabetes. I very quickly saw the advantages of becoming vegan and very soon lost 15 pounds of weight. My sugar started to come down and I reduced my medicine for diabetes. Since the vegan diet also reverses heart condition and other serious diseases, I would encourage everybody to become vegan and reap this benefit. During my presidency in 2021, I would like to lay down the following agenda to achieve this goal. First, we will organize seminars and renowned speakers to communicate the advantages of becoming vegan at a young age and to promote veganism among the members. Then we will organize a membership drive for the youths and try to get them involved. Once a month, we will have a health or an informative seminar for the benefit of the members and the community at large. We will organize cooking demonstrations and provide recipes to make tasty vegan food at home. We will try to form a committee to work on the charitable work of providing food for the needy people. Celebrations of the main festivals of India like Holi and Diwali on Zoom or if possible in person later in the year, if and when it is all clear from the COVID situation. We will try to organize picnic where we will provide a variety of food, variety of vegan food. We will organize Thanksgiving dinner and with some notable speaker. With the cooperation and teamwork of all the executive committee members, past presidents, board members, board of trustees, and founders, we have to have a very successful 2021. Now, I would request all the participants today to join in our World Vegan Vision organization and become members, and preferably become vegan to get health benefits. And now I would like to introduce my committee. Before that, I would like to recognize.
Hello, 1 minute. Sumanji, we have to be forgot our vegetarian vision, the presentation. We have to start.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, sorry, Divesh bhai, can you please start our गोविंद जी, इसके बाद अभी बर्थडे का आएगा, फिर कमिटी आएगी। हाँ, सुमन जी, आप बोलना जब आपको लाते हैं कि HK
Hello?
HKG.
Hello? Can everybody hear me? Hello?
Yeah, Sumanji. Sumanji, okay.
Okay. All right. Now I would like to announce and recognize Mr. KKG. Hello. Sorry about that because we were talking to them to come on the Zoom. Okay. HKG, we have a surprise for you now. And please start the music.
Divya's bhai.
HKG.
Hello.
Yes.
Volume. We have a surprise for you.
Surprise for you.
Surprise.
Surprise.
Oh,
Happy birthday.
Thank you. 90th birthday to you.
दिन ये आए बार बार दिल ये गाए बार दिन ये आए बार बार दिल ये गाए तुझे ये हजारों साल ये मेरी है आरज़ू हैप्पी बर्थडे टू यू हैप्पी बर्थडे टू यू हैप्पी बर्थडे टू
Please blow the candle.
Thank you.
Blow the candle.
HKG, can you blow the candle? Can you blow the candle, HKG? HKG, blow the candle.
Blow the candle.
Candle.
Blow the candle.
Blow the candle.
We did it. Hello.
Okay.
Now I would like to invite Rekha ji. Please,
Congratulations. Sorry.
please congratulate him.
Very nice.
She's on mute. Please unmute Rekha ji.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Good evening. Namaste. Kem cho? Khamma ghani, Sat Sri Akal, and happy Holi to all. First of all, I want to thank you, Suman Munjal ji. She gave me this opportunity to say or sing something for Mr. H.K. Shah on his 90th birthday. So, thank you all. And कहते हैं निकलता है सूरज पूरब की ओर से निकलता है सूरज पूरब की ओर से H.K. शाह साहब को आने वाला 90th बर्थडे मुबारक हो हम सब की ओर से आने वाला 90th बर्थडे मुबारक हो हम सब की ओर से किसी गाने पर ये बर्थडे सॉन्ग बनाया है कोई गलती हो तो क्षमा करना ये 4 लेडीज का नाम जिसका मैंने डाला है वो फ्लायर से मैंने लिया है तो कहते हैं आपको सब दे रहे हैं दुआएं आपको सब दे रहे हैं दुआएं हर्ष जी हरदम आप खुशियां मनाए आपको सब दे रहे दुआएं ये स्पेशल जन्मदिन पे आया ये स्पेशल जन्मदिन है आया मालती बहन ने खुशियों से सजाया चंद्रा मेहता ने जश्न मनाया सुमन सुहाग भी विशेष है लाए आपको सब दे रहे हैं दुआएं जूम पे होली के मूड में सब आए प्यार के रंगों से बर्थडे मनाए सारे फ्रेंड्स भी रौनक लगाए वर्ल्ड वीगन विजन को बढ़ाए इसे और आगे ले जाए आपको सब दे रहे हैं दुआएं
शासव हरदम आप खुशियां मनाए, आपको सब दे रहे हैं दुआएं। और दौला ने कहते हैं, आओ प्यार के रंगों से भरो पिचकारी, आओ प्यार के रंगों से भरो पिचकारी, और स्नेह से रंग दो दुनिया सारी, स्नेह से रंग दो दुनिया सारी। थैंक यू एंड गॉड।
Welcome to all my committee members, old faces and new faces. This is the 29th year of our organization. Things have changed. I have been sending you several emails to you people. One of the most important is this. Last week I sent that in Beirut, Lebanon, the whole hospital is going to serve only vegan food and nothing else, a whole department of the hotel. In Dubai, there are 5 vegan restaurants. One of the king of Saudi Arabia opening 7 vegan restaurants. So you can see the change in the Muslim world. Everywhere changing are there. In Europe, lot of vegan restaurants are there, lot of movements are there. In India, our own country, lot of activities are going on. We have our own 2 branches and we are going to open more. I wish Sumanji success for this year and coming year, and with all your cooperation, she will get benefit of this organization. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. I spent 60 years of my life for this cause. Thank you.
Holi was observed at various places, somewhere virtually and at very few places, literally, meaning when people were in the physical close proximity of each other. And one such event was organized by Gayatri Mandir in New Jersey. And here are some highlights from that colorful celebration with full of devotion and prayers for love and harmony from Gayatri Parivar, New Jersey.
Great job. Hi, my name is Kapil Shah. I'm a councilman at Piscataway and I'm at Gayatri Temple. And happy Holi to all ITV viewers. We have here nice and simple Holi on a backyard of Gayatri Temple as usual, and people enjoying and just celebrate the Holi. Happy Holi and happy Dhuleti to all viewers. Thank you.
જય ગુરુદેવ. આજે હોલીનો તહેવાર આપણા દેશમાં અને અહીંયા પરદેશની અંદર ઉજવાઈ રહ્યો છે. હિરણ્યકશ્યપ પ્રહલાદને વારંવાર જુદી જુદી રામ ભગવાનનું નામ ના દેવાને બદલે પોતાનું નામ દેવડાવવા માગતો હતો, છતાં ઘણી કસોટીઓમાંથી પસાર થઈ છેવટે હોલિકા એની બેન તો એના ખોરામાં બેસાડી અગ્નિ સંસ્કાર કર્યો, હોલી પ્રગટાવી, હોલિકા બળી ગઈ, પરંતુ પ્રહલાદ જીવતો રહ્યો. ત્યારથી આ હોલી મહોત્સવ બુરાઈઓ આપણામાં હોય તેને દૂર કરવાની બારીને અને અચ્છાઈ જે હોય સારું હોય અપનાવવાનું એ આ હોલીના પર્વનું મહત્ત્વ છે. અને ધાણી ચણા ને આ બધું આ સિઝનની અંદર પાકતું હોય ત્યારે એને એની અંદર હોમી એના ફળ સ્વરૂપે આપણું શરીર તંદુરસ્ત રહે, અલમસ્ત રહે. અને આ હોલિકાની અંદર જેમ હોલિકા ભરીને ભસ્મ થઈ ગઈ એમ ફેલાયેલો કોરોના પણ જો એની અંદર જતો રહે ને ભસ્મ થઈ જાય તો આપણે વહેલામાં વહેલી તકે એકબીજાને મળવાનું, મંદિરોમાં જવાનું, ગાયત્રી મંદિરમાં આવવાનું સૌભાગ્ય આપણને જેમ બને એમ જલ્દી પ્રાપ્ત થાય એવી દરેકને ભગવાન પાસે આપણે પ્રાર્થના કરીએ અને સમર્પિત થઈએ.
जय गुरुदेव. हम गायत्री चेतना सेंटर से दिव्य प्रांगण में से, मेरा नाम सुबोध भाई, मेरे धर्मपत्नी का नाम है भारती बेन. हम दोनों यहाँ शांति कूच के परिवारक के रूप में कार्यरत हैं. आज हमने होली का बड़ा पर्व मनाया.
सही माने तो ये आज हमारे लिए एक मिरेकल बन गया है, हमारे लिए एक कीर्तिमान बन गया है, हमारे लिए एक नया आयाम बन गया है। क्यों? क्योंकि आज 100% फोरकास्ट था, मगर सभी का ऐसा विश्वास था, जैसे अर्जुन का विश्वास था भगवान कृष्ण के प्रति, ऐसा ही विश्वास था कि अर्जुन सो गए मगर भगवान कृष्ण को पूरी रात जगना पड़ा। ऐसा भाव से हमने प्रार्थना किया विष्णु भगवान और हमारे महाकाल गुरुदेव को। तो आज होली हमने मनाई। होली माने बड़ा से बड़ा यज्ञ, होली जैसा बड़ा यज्ञ है ही नहीं। होली समता का पर्व है। समता माने आज कोई भेदभाव नहीं, कोई राय नहीं है, कोई रंग नहीं, कोई अमीर नहीं है, कोई गरीब है। होली माने होलिका का दहन हुआ। भगवान भक्त की रक्षा हमेशा करता है, चाहे कोई भी स्थिति हो, भगवान हमेशा भक्त के साथ रहता है और भक्त को आगे भी करता है। हर एक को घर में आज मैं सुझाव करूंगा, एक रिक्वेस्ट करूंगा, विनंती करूंगा, हर एक को घर में यज्ञ करना चाहिए। आज ये कोविड के लिए भी यज्ञ बेस्ट रेमेडी है, तो यज्ञ आज बड़ा यज्ञ हमने मनाया। एक खुशी का पर्व था। क्या है? होली माने खुशी का पर्व। प्रकृति जब खुशी में आनंद में होती तो हमको आनंद करना ही चाहिए, तो ये आनंद का पर्व मनाया। सही माने तो मैं वॉलंटियर को सत प्रणाम करता हूँ। जो इम्पॉसिबल टास्क बिकम पॉसिबल टास्क वो वॉलंटियर ने कर दिया है, और साथ में भगवान विष्णु भगवान ने भी साथ दिया है, और साथ में हमारे गुरुदेव ने साथ दिया है। सबको होली की खूब खूब मंगल कामना व्यक्त करता हूँ, और विष्णु भगवान का आशीर्वाद, नृसिंह भगवान का आशीर्वाद सबको मिले, ये भाव से हम प्रार्थना करें। सुधीर भाई के लिए भी हम प्रार्थना करेंगे, जो कार्य कर रहे हैं हमेशा विष्णु भगवान का, नृसिंह भगवान का। भाटी साहब के लिए मैं प्रार्थना करता हूँ, बहुत ही अच्छा काम कर रहे हैं, तो ये दोनों को भी, ये दोनों विष्णु भगवान, नृसिंह भगवान का आशीर्वाद मिले, ये भाव से। जय गुरुदेव।
हेलो, जय गुरुदेव। बुराइयों को दूर करके अच्छा या बरताए, सभी अच्छा बर्तन करे, अपराध भेदभाव सब भूल के सबके साथ आनंद उत्साह के साथ ये होली का पर्व सभी ने मनाया। खूब खूब मंगल कामना, खूब खूब शुभकामना। जय गुरुदेव।
Time to say goodbye from today's Vision of Asia Voice of the Community, but the important thing is to stay together, and in order to stay together we have additional parallel social media options available for you. So do become our friends on Facebook page, subscribe to ITV Gold YouTube channel, and keep writing to us, events@itvgold.com. Stay safe, stay well. This is Ashok Vyas with lots of thanks. Namaste.